Hey folks, so hi. It always gets me a few seconds to get started, so you're gonna have to be patient with me. But we have an interesting topic today. This is a topic that keeps coming up in the comments about underarm hair, this stuff. And occasionally I've gotten comments about the other parts of hair on my body. So it's a very bizarre topic to me because for me, well, I live with it and I have it and I'm just accustomed to it. And I think that I kind of take it for granted that I have hair because I have hair, right? It's just, you have hair. You just go to the effort, half of you. I don't know. I guess mostly men on my channel, so. But if there's any women, for some reason, we have this stereotype in our world that says that we should go and shave our underarms, I guess. I totally forgot that we have that cultural thing. One, because I'm not sitting there very often looking at women's hair or arms. I just don't really take it for granted. I don't notice one way or another of what's under people's arms. But it wasn't until somebody recently had pointed out to me that they would like to come and tickle my underarms hair. First of all, well, I want you to reach in under your own arm and see how ticklish are you there. Well, I guess some people are ticklish. And I guess it depends on how a person touches you, because the same person, the same sensation of tickling done by one person is not noticed, whereas if it was somebody else, it might make you uncomfortable or feel weird or whatever. Okay, this is bothering me, so I'm gonna take it out. It's the problem about having long hair is that it gets very annoying sometimes. Okay. Hi. I don't know where I was going to go with this. I just wanted to make this video about underarm hair. I wanted to address this issue of how people think it's unusual. Anyways, somebody was asking, can they tickle my underarm hair? Well, I mean, I suppose if you pay me $500,000 or 500, well, yeah, if you pay me $500,000, definitely you could come tickle my underarm hair. But would I be okay with having somebody touch my body for a price? Depending on what this touch is. I don't like sexual touches. I am asexual, folks, so deal with it. No, I am not interested in having sex with anyone, but would I be okay with somebody coming, and sorry about this tag, this is also bothering me. Oh. Let's tuck that in. I kind of makeshift this outfit. I was feeling really, really hot, and I don't have any of my tank tops, so we kind of just put something together as a scarf and a piece of cloth. And it worked, kind of, sort of. Yes, when we're limited in supplies, make do with what we have. Spending time shaving underarms. I know that this is a cultural thing to do. And I do remember a little bit at one point after my hair grew out, when I was young in high school, being a little bit, I don't recall ever shaving my underarms. I do recall shaving my legs because that was the thing to do, and that was what was expected in our society for young ladies, which is also really weird because I don't think that was always there. I think that came about because of World War II. Somebody look up their history, tell me what they think or what they know. But I think, if I remember reading correctly, that shaving women's legs came about because the women didn't have enough money for hose. And so they would shave their legs and then draw the hose line to make their legs look smooth.
Right.
But up until that point, I don't think women actually shaved their legs. They just wore hose all the time. And remember, there was a time where just showing an ankle, woo, showing an ankle was way taboo. Like, you don't do that. She was a whore if she showed her ankle. So shaving your legs is a very, let's see, when was the war? I mean, it's only been it's a little more than 50 years. About 50 years that humans have shaved anything. Well, no, not beards. I mean, I guess beards, men's have been shaving beards and hair and other stuff for a long time. Anyways, I just want people to put it into perspective. If people are like, oh my gosh, you don't shave, you're all natural. I'm sorry. I need to be more open-minded. I know it's a cultural thing. I know that there was points in my life where I was embarrassed by the hair. Like when I would go to pools, when I used to go to pools, I'd occasionally have these kids that would come up because they're swimming under the water, right, with their goggles on. And they would literally come up to me and say, ma'am, do you know you have hair on your legs?
Yes, I do.
Yes, thank you, I do. Why do you have hair on your legs? Because all women have hair on their legs, just your mommy decided to shave hers because she decided to take the time and it was relaxing, it was soothing, and it was wonderful to get in the bath or the shower and take an extra few minutes and feels good to take care of herself that way. For me, it was, I didn't actually explain this to the kid, but I can't remember what answer I did give the kid. If I remember what answer I gave the kid, I'll share that in a future time story. I think I would ask the kid, well, why not? Why not have hair? And they would say, because my mommy doesn't shave. I mean, my mommy doesn't let her, she doesn't have hair on her legs. And I was like, oh, she shaves. Don't know really where I was going with this video. I'm sorry for wasting everybody's 8 minutes. I hope somebody found it entertaining. If you'd like to have a conversation about this in the comments. I am out of words. It would be so much easier to hold this conversation with. Hey, do you want to have a conversation about this? Call me on. Let's have a Zoom call. Let's have a public Zoom call. I really should have a public Zoom call. And I really should have done this live. Unfortunately, oh my gosh, Eagle, we got to go.
Yeah.
The whole reason why I made this video here is because I can't do a live right now because we have to go in 2 seconds. Are you all set up? Is it all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I got to go. Love you guys. I will do a live with this later on, and we'll have another conversation. Or you can have a conversation in the comments, or you can call my 1-800 number, and we can have a conversation live. Love you. Talk to you later. Mwah, mwah, mwah.